can either whip them here and come to this.
Crossbody ride position, goes to hit the roll. Okay, and then kind of wrestler instinct takes over here, and you get
Oh!
Okay, so Ben has a wrestler specific question. We're wearing the gi, we could be doing no gi, and it's kind of like a question that we see this in jiu-jitsu, a cross-body ride or like truck roll type of things. And in wrestling, these are leg rides. The goal in wrestling is to put your partner flat on their back so you can pin them, okay? But in order to have that be effective, you have to free the legs. So first, let's have Ben explain his question, and then we'll go back and we'll look at an answer. The answer is great for Ben's question, but it's also a great way of understanding what you should be doing if your leg is trapped, a way of freeing the leg, like from the half guard. Okay, that's the preamble. Here's Ben's question.
All right, so from leg ride here, like a cross-body ride, which a lot of wrestlers do here, a lot of us like to figure four and kind of whip them over, so you can either whip them here and come to this. And obviously in wrestling, we would just collect our back points here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let them go, and then you can whip them again.
Right.
But in judo or jiu-jitsu, you have the problem of this leg is now trapped in judo.
Okay, you get the guy holding.
Yeah, there's no points awarded here, so until this leg is free, there's nothing, so.
Great.
Okay,
so that's the question. So we have two answers here. All right, so I'll talk Ben through the first one, okay? So the first one is actually the easiest if the guy is really holding on here, okay?
Right.
So take your right knee, your free knee, okay? Slide it up to my back, okay, all the way up to my shoulders here. Yeah. Good. Now, instead of staying facing this direction, you're gonna whip everything to your left. We're both gonna roll that way.
So we're rotating this way.
Yeah, you're gonna pull me with the back heel, and now hooks go in, and just let this become a strangle.
Okay.
All right, and now you're ready to go.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first answer. Let's watch it now in action. So Ben starts in this top position, throws the hook in, hits the roll, okay, and then kind of wrestler instinct takes over here, and you get a jiu-jitsu guy kind of locking up the legs, pulling down.
Right.
Okay, so your answer is right knee high, cup to the corner, and now here we are on the back.
Awesome. That's
okay,
really cool.
So that's the first answer. And anytime you get a hook floating in there, sometimes the guy wants to keep his back on the floor because he doesn't want back exposure. So in jiu-jitsu, remember, the problem is the opposite. In jiu-jitsu, you have guys who want to have their back on the floor. In wrestling, the guys don't want to have their back on the floor.
Right.
Okay? So we'll be satisfied with this. Your job is to re-roll. Okay, so that's the first answer. Second answer is this one. So Ben has the same entry, okay, kind of a cross-body ride position, goes to hit the roll, and you'll notice that what he wants to do with this arm here is actually, it's kind of like, it's really good, right? This underhook, this grip around the neck, right? Why do you like this so much here?
Got control.
So strangle-wise, it's not always going to strangle, but it will really keep the guy down. So if I'm on the bottom here, I can't turn into it. I can't really turn back this way and get my back fully on the floor because his chest is in the way. Okay, so another answer, if he doesn't want to use this as an opportunity to take the back in the previous way, I said what? Take this hand and make an underhook. Okay, so when you transition to an underhook, you lose control of the head. But now Ben can take his trapped knee and put it on the mat. And now this looks a lot like a 3/4 mount type position. As I try to get my arm free, he's going to tripod. He's going to take the shoelaces, put them on the inside of the thigh, and then he's going to split the legs. That's going to let him get here to the mount, and now he's in a dominant position. So this second method is one where even if you're just trapped in the half guard, so switch top and bottom with me real quick. Sure. So anytime, so you're on your back here. So anytime we're working to pass, and we have a situation, say like a knee cut, where Ben's really grabbing my ankle here. It's not exactly the same thing, but we have the same kind of condition where the leg is trapped. Instead of grabbing the head on either side, we're focusing here on an underhook. And when we get this underhook, now we can take that knee towards the floor, tripod, free our legs, and move directly into the mount. Okay? So when we had started this off, Ben had said it's kind of like a wrestler-specific, very zoomed-in wrestler-specific question. It is in some ways, so if you're a wrestler, this will make sense. But more broadly, we have an opportunity whenever we can, use that hook to pull, expose the back, get it off the floor. And then 2, use your second leg to free your first leg off that underhook. Okay, helpful?
Excellent.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Okay, awesome.